A lot of people always ask me about Nolimit Kyro and Lil Varney. You know, that little altercation they had on Clubhouse. You know, people always ask me, Truth, is that over with? Is that done with? Me personally, I don't think it was as big as many people thought it was. I think because it was on Clubhouse, then that made a lot of people think it was that huge because it had an audience. That's why I tell people the internet is a little different. You know a camera on you, so you be in performance mode. Clubhouse is just a phone to your ear. You fuck around, say something real, you know? And it captured the conversation between those guys, Memo, Kyro, Varney, and a few more other members. Kind of seemed like Kyro felt like they was playing with his dead homie's name. People didn't like that. Hell, we even seen Capo Brothers say something. We seen a lot of members say shit. Somebody said playing with Greg and Capo name come with caskets. So shit, we thought it was war in the street. Shit was finna get dangerous. They was finna get the blinking, you know, but I don't think it got to that. A lot of people don't know behind closed doors, Gherbo and Lil Durk kind of spoke about that. They kind of ended that before it got any deeper. Lil Durk dropped the song. He clearly shouted out No Limit, said he fucking with Drench. And then recently he brought Gherbo out on stage with him to perform. They both kind of like rock Chief Keef songs together and then did their own songs and shit like that. That was kind of like a stamp for people to understand that, you know, they kind of repping the same team, even though they are different crews and affiliated with different people, even though they still part of the same movement a little bit, I guess. So a lot of people didn't know that, you know. That could have got dangerous. Shit, we heard conversations and responses and people was reacting in a violent and aggressive way. Shit, people was talking about caskets and shootings and killings. You know, Kyro came on that Clubhouse. Didn't really see any laughing. I didn't hear any grinning. I don't think he found any of that funny. But then again, you know, the internet always have an audience, so people tend to make it bigger than it is. I think that clearly got cleared up. You know, that's street shit. You know, a lot of Durk homies still in the hood out there on the streets, even though Durk might not can't be touched or Herbo can't be touched because they rich and nice neighborhoods. They got affiliates and homies that's still in the street that could have caught the brunt of that war. You know, a lot of people always looked inside of the drill culture thinking NLMB and OTF was together, like together. That was just, you know, one time we seen them kind of going at it, not knowing what was going on. So I do think that's over with, you know. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to keep you updated on this. But people was asking me about that. I think the Kyro and Gherbo situation is different. They know each other. They knew each other for the fame and knew each other after the fame. I think everybody know this how Kyro is. And, you know, he got a career in this shit now. He ain't dropping music, but he one of the biggest drill people in the culture. And I think his crew understands that he going to be doing shit, trolling and stuff like that. But I think when it came to like OTF and NLMB, I do think that could have got dangerous. But, you know, with the clout of Lil Durk and the clout of Gherbo, I think they was able to squash that immediately. That's why I want to ask y'all the question. Do you think it was smart for Lil Durk and Gherbo to kind of link back up together, Durk dropping his name in songs and all kind of shit like that? Do you think that was smart to kind of squash some of the heat that was coming from the internet about a beef that they was allegedly having with like MLB and OTF when we seen Kyro and Lil Varney conversation? Or do you think, man, fuck that, this internet just love hyping shit up and that was never nothing? I'd love to know what y'all think. Leave a comment. It's the homie True Tell the Street Reporter.